inside. Get inside.
I'm good.
Get inside. Get inside. Did you hear me? We need you to get inside.
For what?
The guy comes running out here with a gun. What do you think?
Then I'll get inside.
Okay, I will be back to arrest you if you don't get inside.
You're gonna arrest me on my own property for standing on.
To arrest you.
Okay.
You're gonna get arrested.
For standing on my porch?
Okay. Thank you. I give you lawful order. I'm trying to.
For standing on my porch.
Don't worry about you. You need to move out of the way.
I called you.
Okay, I'll be back with the summons. You can explain it.
You got it. You'll talk to my lawyer. What's your name and badge number then? Hey, name and badge number. You fucking welfare recipient.
I don't care if you film.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't matter if you care.
So and
It's a
that's
protected
fine.
activity.
To a point, it is not always. Understand that.
When can you not film?
You cannot film inside of a hospital.
Oh, fine. HIPAA violations. Are we in a hospital? Okay. Boy, oh boy, what a year it's been. I originally started this channel out to be a gaming channel and was mildly successful. I've always been a member of the auditing community as far as viewer goes. I never would have imagined that I would be doing what I'm doing now. Someday we'll do a Q&A and you guys can ask me about my bootlicking days and I will be 100% open and honest with you about everything. But today we're taking a look back in time. I've been watching auditors for years and I could never fathom the idea of myself being a part of it other than just viewing. And then the video that you're about to see happened. I sent it over to Johnny50. He immediately gave me his phone number and we talked for a long time. And I'll never forget his words because he told me it was my trial by fire. It certainly was. I never expected that anything like what happened to me would happen to me. And I don't think very many people do. But I do think that when it does happen to you, you must respond. Unfortunately for CSPD and law enforcement agencies across the country, this is my form of response. A lot of people that see this video are going to find it petty that I reacted in the way that I did. And I'm not proud of the manner in which I chose to exude myself, but I am certainly proud of the changes I have created, the friends that I've made, and the communities I've helped to grow. You're about to watch a 4-part series. You're going to watch an unfortunate incident turn into something horrific. But in the end, you will see bad officers being reprimanded by their departments, policy changes, and the power of investigative journalism. Please remember, this is a 4-part video. It's a lot of time to invest, and I understand that, so I am releasing them a few days after each other, in sequence, so that you guys can understand the full story. If you are familiar with the video that we are watching now, look down below. You can see episodes 2, 3, and 4. This channel, the policy changes, and police reform that we've been able to accomplish would not have been possible without you, the viewer. Just by tuning in, liking the video, and sharing it, you have been a catalyst for change. And I thank each and every one of you for your support. Thank you. Here's the 4-part series. Sure. Yes. You guys can come in if you'd like.
I think we should wait for a shield if we can get one, don't you? What do you think? I'm heard. 511, we're going to stand by for shield then before we go to the door. 11 to town 1 if you can respond with the code 3.
He just made the threat that he's going to use one, but we don't know.
Sometimes he'll go in the backyard and smoke, so I don't know if the voice can travel.
Okay, copy.
Yeah.
How do you get to your backyard?
There's a gate on the side over here or through my house.
Do you mind if I go back there?
Absolutely, yeah. No dogs.
Chris,
cameras on that side and that side.
As far as I know, I don't think they're active, but, you know,
Ah,
act as they are.
exactly.
Treat every gun as they're loaded, right?
Right. Hey, are you monitoring, sir?
So we have 4 cop cars, each with solo officers.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
And it looks like 1 fire truck or ambulance. I cannot tell from this position. All staged. My neighbor has been sending out messages claiming that he's going to take his life and that he has tried multiple times over the past month with overdosing, knives to the throat, and a gun to the head, which is more than likely the most concerning, which is why all of these officers have staged in the area and are donning personal protective equipment, including vests and Kevlar helmets. One second, honey. Stay inside. I'm good.
Get inside. Get inside. Did you hear me? We need you to get inside.
For what?
If the guy comes running out here with a gun, what do you think?
Then I'll get inside.
Okay, I will be back to arrest you if you don't get inside.
You're gonna arrest me on my own property for standing up.
To arrest you.
Okay. He's not gonna arrest me. He can't.
You're gonna get arrested.
For standing on my porch?
Okay. Thank you. I give you lawful order. I'm trying to.
For standing on my
I don't
porch.
have to worry about you. You need to move out of the way.
I called you.
Okay, I'll be back with the summons. You can explain it.
You got it. You'll talk to my lawyer. What's your name and badge number then? Hey, name and badge number. You fucking welfare recipient. I would have called you first, Greg. I don't have your phone number. I'm sorry.
Would you stop?
You talk to me.
Okay, you're going to be talking to me in my police car in a few minutes.
Fine. For filming the police. This guy says he's gonna arrest me. For standing on my fucking porch with a camera. Got it. You guys are welcome to come inside if you'd like. I understand. He sent a lot of messages to some of our online community saying that he was going to take his life. And I didn't have your guys' phone number, otherwise I would have called you first. And he mentioned a gun, which is why I didn't come over. But, yeah. I'm so sorry for this. Yeah, no. I'm not doing anything wrong. It's a First Amendment protected activity. I'm on my fucking property. Like, I called to help, asshole. Like, it's a fucking welfare recipients, you know?
They need to be concerned for their safety.
Yeah. Why is he so concerned with me here and not you right there? Really? Yeah. Me too. Yeah, they've been here for 30 minutes talking to me. And now he's got an issue because I pulled out a camera. Guess he doesn't want his face on video if he does something wrong, you know? Yeah. 10 feet, Supreme Court. Supreme Court ruled 10 feet is enough distance to film the police. He's gonna fucking arrest me for filming on my front porch? Fuck him. Hey, you got a supervisor on scene? This motherfucker in here says he's gonna arrest me for filming you. If you don't have a supervisor, get one. And I want that fat motherfucker's name and badge number. He says he's gonna arrest me for filming you. I think I heard him ask you to go inside. Yeah, for what? I don't have to go inside. It's not a lawful order. He can ask, and I can politely say no, fuck you, which I didn't. But then the second you start telling me you're gonna put me in cuffs in the back of a cop car, fuck you.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the attitude? We're here to help this guy.
No, he's saying he's gonna arrest me for filming you. What's wrong? You afraid you're gonna do something wrong on film? If I've done something illegal, come get it. You fucking welfare recipient.
Somebody's on the way.
Say again?
Somebody's on the way.
Good. What's his name and badge number?
We'll give you all that. So, just so you know, I mean, we didn't know if this guy was capable of stepping out with a gun.
Sure, that's fine.
And, I mean, you saw how we were geared up, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
We do that as a precaution.
I understand. I
So-
did 3 tours in Iraq. I get it.
And thank you for that.
But I'm in every right to stand on my front doorstep
Yeah, but here's the thing.
and
Hear
to
me out.
This is a
Hear me out for a sec.
go for it.
If we're geared up with this heavy vests and Kevlar helmets and an officer who's in that equipment turns to you and says, "Can you go inside because there's a chance this guy could step out and start wailing bolts around?" And if you were to get hit, that would come back on us for not taking control of the scene. You see what I'm saying?
No.
So when he said,
No, I
"Can
don't.
you step inside?" that was for your protection.
That was a polite request,
Okay.
and when I denied,
Okay.
then he said he is going to violate my civil rights by arresting me
Okay.
for standing on my front doorstep.
Well, don't you think, considering the circumstances?
Considering the
him
circumstances,
saying
sure.
step inside,
Fine.
for your safety, would you step inside?
Sure, and if I say no, that's on me, not you.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it is all right.
There's a supervisor that's going to come talk to you, okay?
Good. You gonna arrest me now for standing on my doorstep and filming?
You wanted a supervisor, right?
Well, he also said he's gonna arrest me.
Okay, well, he's probably going to have a discussion with the supervisor
About what?
about
A
it.
First Amendment
About
protected
his-
activity? This?
Okay.
I mean, am I wrong? Am I breaking the law right now?
Him
No. But for me to say no, I'm going to film you, is that wrong? We have a First Amendment for a reason, right? We film the police for a reason, right?
I get it. I got it. I know where the society people.
So you're going to arrest me now? Because I'm filming you?
I was in the back watching the backyard. I'm not sure what was going on.
Well, I got it all on film for you. No, they can't arrest me. No. I haven't done anything wrong. They can't arrest me. This is legal. You can film the police. We're at our house. This is my property.
I got someone coming to talk to you.
Good. What's your name and badge number?
Don't talk to me about it.
What's your name and badge number?
I'll give it to you.
Name and badge number. No. Is that a lawful order? Yes.
I've been a little chat about you.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I yelled at him when he yelled at me. He got angry that I'm filming him, which is, that's okay to film them, and you should always film the cops.
What are you
Filming? Taking video? You got his info? You got his info? I hope so.
I know all of them. What's your name, sir?
Dale.
Dale. My name's Sergeant Romine. So I know you were probably curious more about what was going on with my guest.
Well, yeah, he's my neighbor. I know him. I'm the one who
Okay.
called you guys.
Okay. Understand though. So from our standpoint, so our
I could be in harm's way. He's looking out for my safety. Got it.
no. So understand also, like, I know you called, okay, but we don't know you. There's no established relationship. I don't know.
I
like,
talked to them
from-
for like half an hour
Okay, but we don't
before
know. We don't know.
he
who,
had a little
who
hissy
threat
fit
is, okay?
about me filming him.
I mean, I don't care if you film. It
Yeah,
doesn't
I know.
matter.
It doesn't matter if you care.
So and
It's a
that's
protected
fine.
activity.
To a point, it is not always. Understand that.
When-
There are
when can you not
limitations.
film?
You cannot film inside of a hospital.
Oh, fine. HIPAA violations. Are we in a hospital? Do you see
And
a
I'm not-
hospital?
I'm just saying. You're
Are
not
we
always
close
right.
to a hospital?
Okay.
Where is the nearest available hospital?
So what is it I can do for you today, sir?
I want his name and badge number so I can file a formal complaint
For what though?
for threatening to violate my civil liberties while I'm filming on my fucking front porch.
Okay, but did he violate your civil liberties?
No, because
Okay.
luckily you're smart enough to tell him to fuck off.
Well, that's not really what I said. But,
Probably not, because you're probably a little more professional than that.
And so we had that conversation about what you can and can't do, and I said, and I told him, hey, he's on his property. He's doing what's absolutely within his right to do. Mm-hmm. So we had that conversation.
Good.
From
And maybe he should be trained more frequently on it.
and again, I think just to listen to me a little bit. Just hear me out. We can't have our attention distracted by somebody else kind of walking up behind and around and
I
things
didn't.
Like that.
I stood here
Okay.
for about half an hour
As long as you were on your porch,
until.
I don't care.
Yeah, right here.
Absolutely.
I'll give you the
Perfect.
video.
And I believe you. I absolutely believe you.
Yeah.
But just like from their standpoint, they're trying to deal with the kid with like who's armed and trying to kill himself.
I
so
get
they
it.
need to focus on that.
I get it.
Okay. So just something to think about, like in future contacts and things
Sure,
like that.
and I'm not going to
If you're
stop
on- and
filming,
if you were on your,
especially for my own property.
But if you're on your property, go for it all day long.
I will
Okay.
every time.
But just think about that if you're not on your own property and you're out or something like that. Just something to think about.
Yeah, well within my rights to do what I was doing.
All right.
and
You-
to
but you get
deny
that
his request.
from our seat as well.
I do. I understand. Yeah, I get
It's
it.
just we're just trying to make sure everybody gets.
But
gets
to turn
out
around and
safely.
say, go inside, if you don't, you're gonna be in a fucking cop car, blah blah blah, all this shit. Fuck you. I'm on my fucking porch. Let's be 100% clear. An arrest is a violent assault on another individual. It is defined as a seize by legal authority and take into custody. There was no legal authority for Officer Nelson to arrest me. Now, let's think of this from another perspective. If I were the one to tell Officer Nelson that I would put my hands on him, tie him up, place him in the back of my car, take him to the bottom of my basement, put him in a cage, and restrict his movement, and not let him go until he paid me money for his release, what would happen to me for just saying those things? I would be charged with a violent threat, perhaps terroristic in nature. But because somebody gave him a tin star to pin on his chest, he is protected from the laws that govern you and me.
I get it. I absolutely get it.
You afraid of a fucking camera?
So,
Really?
how are you?
You're gonna do something so bad on film that you're afraid that I'm filming you
Oh, I mean, we're filming it too.
Fine.
So we're not, that's not the concern. It's just like it's other people around when we're trying to focus. So,
Wasn't
but
a
you're on
problem for a
your
half an
porch,
hour.
We're good.
Wasn't a
Absolutely.
problem for a half an hour
Okay.
until they
So,
knocked on
what
the
did you say?
door.
Today is school day and I'm late.
You're late. Uh-oh. I hope you don't get in trouble. But you're probably a good student, huh? So it won't matter. So no, I had that conversation with them though about like, you're on your property. It's within your right to do.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I was just wanted to talk to you, just not this specific situation, just in general. Like,
Fine.
if you're out on the street or something like that. I mean, people film us all the time. I get it. Just understand, like, if.
Do you guys have a professional standards division?
Yes.
All right. Do you have a phone number for them?
I could go find one for you.
Sure. I'd like your card, his name, and badge number as well.
Okay. Why, have I done something?
No,
Okay.
but you're the supervisor on scene, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So yeah, let me go get you a phone number. Here's my card to start with. Okay.
Thank you, Adam.
And I'll go get the a phone number for you real quick.
Thank
All
you.
right? All right, phone number's on the back. That's the other officer and his badge number as well. And then mine is there, and that's my badge number on the front right next to my name.
Okay.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
Any other questions I can answer for you today?
No, thank you.
All right. Anything else I can do for you today?
No, appreciate you.
All right. All right, say, you have a good day. You get to school.
So before we continue, I am asking for your help. I am being sued by a sergeant of the Chicago Police Department. A good legal defense can be pricey, so a GoFundMe has been set up in my name. On the GoFundMe page, you can find all documents that have been filed and are of public record. This includes the removal to federal court and the motion to dismiss. All files are available whether you donate or not, and I urge you to look over that paperwork. If you choose to donate or are one of the ones that have generously contributed to my legal defense, thank you very much. The link is down below. That concludes our video for today. Please subscribe and turn on all notifications so you never miss a video. If you're old here, like, share, comment down below what you think of this interaction, and consider a channel membership or merch to further support the channel. If you have an incident you'd like us to review, link it down below or contact us through the social media platforms linked in the description.